After that, at 11:15, the radio operator on the Californian ship had switched off the radio. The Californian ship had stopped for the night and was not moving ahead, keeping the danger in mind. Since the ship had stopped for the night and the radio was off, it did not receive the distress signal. The ship was so close to the Titanic that the passengers on the deck of the Titanic could see the ship on the horizon. When the officers were boarding the passengers in the Titanic, one officer even remarked that he could see a ship in the distance and that it would come save them soon, and so there was no need to worry. But this Californian ship did not come even when rockets and flares were lit up. It is reported that after 12 a.m., the crew members on the Californian ship had actually seen the rockets fired from Titanic. They had even informed their captain, Stanley Lord, but the captain insisted that it was no distress signal, rather the rich men on Titanic who were partying. Had Captain Lord of the Californian ship taken the rockets and flares seriously that night, so many people aboard the Titanic could have been saved. Next morning, when they switched their radio on, they received the SOS calls from Titanic. They reached the site, but it was too late by then. They only saw dead bodies floating in the water. Both the inquiries that were conducted in this matter put the blame on Captain Lord of the Californian. But one single man cannot be blamed for such a huge disaster. Other people were responsible as well. Like the lifeboat example I mentioned, there were not a sufficient number of lifeboats, because the company that made the ship thought it was unsinkable and the lifeboats were unnecessary. Apart from that, the captain of Titanic had not even conducted safety drills. A safety drill was to be conducted on the day Titanic collided with the iceberg. But the captain canceled that because he thought they were unnecessary since the ship was unsinkable. The next mistake was that of steersman Robert Hykins, who was at the steering wheel. That night, when an iceberg alarm was sounded, the officer on the deck instructed that the ship should be turned left. But in panic, Robert Hykins misunderstood the message and steered the ship towards the right. This was the opposite direction, towards the iceberg. By the time he realized his mistake, it was too late. British inquiry also found that Titanic was issued so many iceberg warnings and to proceed with caution. But despite that, the ship was sailing at full speed. Why was that? Why did the captain not slow down? There are many theories behind that. A popular theory suggests that Joseph Bruce, the chairman and managing director of White Star Line, the company that manufactured the Titanic, influenced Captain Smith and pressured him that the speed of the ship be maintained.